The money amassed by money lenders is perishable wealth, a bondage. Without God's meditation, the mortal is not acceptable. Bondages are the Vedas' disputation about scriptures and pride. By bondages of worldly love and sins, man perishes. Nanak has sought the shelter of Lord's name. He whom the true Guru saves suffers no bondage. Ragasa, first Guru, Ashtapadi's Kar, third. The creator of all is one, the only one. He is realized by true Guru's grace. The heads that were adorned with tresses and whose partings were filled with vermilion, those heads are shaven with scissors and the throats are choked with dust. These ladies formerly lived in the palaces, but now they are not allowed to sit even near the palaces. O Father, we hail the primal Lord, thy limit is not known. Thou continuously makest and beholdest various disguises. When they are married, their bridegrooms seemed handsome besides them. They came seated in palanquins which were adorned with ivory. Water was waved over their heads and glittering fans were waved just above them. They were given lakhs when they sat and lakhs offered when they stood. They ate coconuts and dates and rested on the couches. Now ropes are put around their necks and the pearl strings are broken. Both wealth and youthful beauty, which gave them pleasure, have now become their enemies. The order was given to the soldiers who, having dishonored them, took them away. If it pleases him, he grants greatness. If it pleases him, he awards punishment. If the mortal meditates on the Lord beforehand, then why should he receive punishment? The rulers had lost their senses in merrymaking, sensual spectacles, and revelments. When the Babur's rule was proclaimed, then no prince, Pathan, ate food. Some lost the 5 times of prayers, and of some the time of worship is gone. Without the ritual cooking, how shall the Hindu women now bathe and apply frontal marks on their forehead? They never remembered their Ram, and now they are not allowed to utter even Khuda. Some return to their home, and some, meeting them, inquire about the safety of their relation. In the lot of some, it is so writ that they sit and bewail in pain. Nanak says, whatever pleases him, that alone happens. What is man? Asa, first Guru, where are those sports, stables and horses? Where are the drums and flutes? Where are those sword belts and chariots? Where are those scarlet uniforms? Where are those mirrored finger rings and beautiful faces? Those are no longer seen there. This world is thine, and thou art the Lord of universe. In the moment thou makest and unmakest, thou distributest wealth among the people. Where are those houses, portals, seraglios and mansions, and where are those beautiful residences? Where is that luxury couch and damsel by seeing whom one would go get no sleep? Where are those betel leaves, betel sellers, and charming fairies? They have vanished like shadows. For wealth many are ruined, and it has disgraced many. Without misdeeds it is not amassed, and it does not go with the dead. He whom the Creator himself destroys, he first deprives him of virtue. When they heard of invasion of Emperor Babur, then millions of religious guides tried to stop him. He burned houses, resting places, Hindu temples and Muslim sacred spots, and the princes cut into pieces. He made to roll in the dust. No Mughal became blind by spells, and no other miracle took place. There raged a battle between Mughals and Pathans, and swords were wielded in the battlefield. The Mughals aimed and fired their guns, and the Pathans attacked with their elephants. O brother, those whose record has been torn at the God's portal must die. There were the women of Hindus, Muslims, Bhattis, and Rajputs. The robes of some were torn from the head to the foot, and some had their dwellings in the cremation ground. How did they, whose majestic husbands did not come home, pass their nights? The Creator Himself acts and causes others to act. To whom should we complain? Weal and woe, O God, are according to Thy will. To whom should one go to wail? The Lord issues His command and is pleased. Nanak says, the mortal obtains what is destined for him. The Creator of all is one, the only one. He is realized by true Guru's grace. Asa Kafi, first Guru, Kar 8th Ashpati. As a herdsman is in the pasture for a short time, so is the mortal in the world. The men practice falsehood and build their hearth and home. Wake up, you that are asleep, the merchant is departing. Build houses if you have to stay here forever and ever. If one were to realize that body shall fall and the self shall depart, why criest thou in piteous wails?